Go with me with it.
Ready?
I'm not going through that.
Good evening. Today is Thursday, October the 9th, 2025. This is a work session of the School Board Trustees of School City of East Chicago, and the time now is 6:09. The place is East Chicago Public Library, 2401 East Columbus Drive in East Chicago, Indiana. This is also being shown via live stream at www.scec.k12.in.us. This is a meeting of the school board in public for the purpose of conducting the school corporation's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Madam Secretary, roll call. I'm going to do the roll call. Jesse Gomez. Present. Diane Smith.
Present.
Mercedes Taylor.
Present.
Joel Rodriguez.
Present.
And Patty Gibson King. Present. Now we'll turn it over to the agenda item is a pre-board meeting, and we'll turn it over to our superintendent, Dr. Bonet.
Okay, good evening, school board.
Good evening.
Ms. Simmons is not available for claim docket, but if there are any questions, we can ask them now. We'll make sure they are responded to in the board in a timely fashion. Questions regarding the claim docket?
Did you ever?
You said any questions
On
regarding
the claim document, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I haven't done that this week.
Okay.
It's Mercedes' duty this week.
Oh, this Mercedes job, you got something, trustee Taylor? For the claim docket?
You got something for claim docket? Not really. I wish they had it. It's twice.
Oh, see, you got yours on?
I don't want them hearing me say nothing.
On, oh. Mhm. You want to go to the next one, then we'll come back to that Mercedes? Okay, good, so, okay, go ahead.
We can come back to claim docket. The first item is the approval of the formative assessment grant for the 2025-2026 school year. Questions regarding the formative assessment grant? Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm, new business. Yeah. No, go ahead, trustee Smith. Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Title grant. One.
Excuse me, trustee Smith, that's just the formative assessment grant. That's not the title grant. It's only 6 months. Formative assessment grant is a competitive grant, meaning that we apply for that grant based on certain criteria, and if we are awarded it. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Ms. Ontiveros.
Oh, this George, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Ms. Harris, tell me. Hello? Ms. Gutierrez gave me
That's the award
something.
letter. This is one he's talking about.
Already.
The near grant allocation. That one.
The SEC is receiving $22,798.44 for the formative assessment grant. This is a non-competitive grant given to us by the state to offset assessment costs. Indiana Code 20-32-5 requires the Indiana State Board of Education to approve at least 2 benchmark formative interim or similar assessments for use with the Indiana's formative assessment. The district will use its K through 2 and NOEA, our benchmark assessment, Acadience, the K2, K-2 reading,
Find it.
universal screener, and the PSAT 9 as an interim assessment. All the assessments are compliant with the pre-approved list of assessments.
formative. So,
Any other questions from the board regarding 6.01?
Yes. We're on 6.01, approval of the, not the title grant, right?
Right.
Okay, that's what we're on.
No, the formative
formative,
assessment grant.
that's what he said, this is with Mrs. Gutierrez? This is her
Oh,
grant?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, with Ms. Gutierrez, she's not here right now, but I just need to know that, has she received her award letter stating that she was granted this award, the award?
Yeah, so I will explain how the notification comes from the IDOE. They are given, the recipients are issued a letter from the IDOE, and we go on the website to see what our amount is. And so the website is a database that says, here's this school corporation and the amount that you're awarded.
Okay, my question to that is, according to Indiana State Board of Accounts, there should have been a letter of award, notification letter. Have we received that? Because basically, we can't approve any memorandums or anything unless we have an award letter.
Yeah, so the document received was from the Deputy Chief Academic Officer from the IDOE.
Okay.
We will upload that document as additional information. for the
Okay,
board.
so you will have that for Miss Christine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so would you have that for us as soon as possible?
Yes.
Because we can't approve it unless we have that. We need that letter of award. Okay,
And so, okay, go ahead, trustee Smith.
so, okay, we're done with that part, right?
Yes. Other questions?
All right. Are we still in new business? Or we
Yes, go
just
ahead, you
skipping
can finish
around?
talking,
Okay, since we're on new business, 601, the same thing applies to that particular grant.
Are we ready to move to 6.02?
No,
The
she's-
digital
I'm
learning
on
grant?
She's still- she's still on
6.01.
six- He's still on that one, 6.01.
I'm still on 6.01. Okay. Now, correct me, I'm a random of understanding federal and state laws. First, let me explain. A preliminary means coming before and usually serving as a temporary intermediate step to something to form of operation. Results before results before they have been certified. That's my concern. According to the State Board of Accounts, the board cannot and should not approve a memorandum regarding state or federal funds without award letters being attached. There is no guarantee that the awarded amount of funds will be allocated. We can only approve the award letter from the state and federal once we have received notification of approval. If we have them, can you provide them with the board as soon as possible? I
So-
do know that Miss Christine, she receives hers from email. Okay, so with 601, we need to see, I know you said we just applied or whatever, but we cannot, according to State Boards of Account, approve a memorandum without an award letter from the state.
I will remove 6.01
Let's
from
remove
our
all of
agenda in the absence of an award.
Thank you.
Yes, my question is too, are there any more on here that we need an award letter for? What
Digital
about-
Learning Grant has award letter.
So we need to have it though.
You
It's-
have to
it-
have that
it-
before.
It's attached.
Yeah, but we don't have it,
No,
that's
no.
the thing.
So I need that as soon as possible.
We will have it for you first thing in the morning.
Okay,
Okay.
so you send that, okay, now which one is that, Dr. Bonet, 6.03?
6.02.
Oh, 2? Okay.
Okay, same thing goes with 6.02.
That's the approval of the digital learning, right?
Yes.
The award notification is attached for 6.02. Are there questions regarding 6.02?
Let me find my,
I don't have 6.02 on my agenda.
I don't either. I got a 6.03, but that's what it's saying.
I have approval of IDA grant
Yeah, just give me
allocation.
that one, because I don't have that either. Thank
Anybody
you.
else?
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, 6.02, we have the approval for that.
Yeah, that's what Dr. Bonet
Yeah,
said,
we-
but he's
now
going to
that
give us
one
a.
we can approve.
He's going to give us a copy, right, tomorrow.
yes.
He's going to give us a
Okay.
copy of it tomorrow.
So
I'm
that
write
one we
down
can
now.
approve.
It's the one in board doc, that's the one.
So in,
10.
in the
10.
future,
We have
please
to have that.
attach when we're doing approval of memorandums for grants, please be mindful that that letter of, that award letter needs to be attached, because we cannot approve a memorandum without the award letter. Just thought I would let you all know that. So she has, Christine, I think she has hers in an email.
Yeah, that's what you said.
We'll remove
Yeah,
it.
I have hers already.
And just to add to that, Madam President,
Yes,
and that goes for all grants.
all of them, yes. If we got any
Yeah,
more,
we have
that's
to
what's,
approve all grants.
that's what's going to happen.
Yes.
So Dr. Bonet,
Yes. I did explain that to them,
Yeah.
but we will remove it. Correct.
Okay.
okay.
Thank you, Dr.
I'm sorry,
Young.
you said it doesn't get an
She
award
said it
letter?
does not need one.
And then I have a, then,
So then why are we removing it?
yeah, then I have a question.
There you go.
Can you stand?
You have
So
to
if it,
have
so
this.
if this is a competitive grant,
No.
oh, it's non-competitive.
Non-competitive.
So it's non-competitive. So how does the award process begin then? Or
So
what do we
what
get?
happens with ID, they give, all of, give, called benchmarks. That's formative. So say if we're running a marathon, your practice, so they're giving you money for formative assessment that will, summative assessment, which is the big race, the I-Learn, the SAT. So they give us money for the NWA, security tests, and PSAT time. So it's based upon the numbers that we have and the amount, cost of that test.
Okay.
Test.
So, is there an attachment, can you provide some sort of attachment from the IDOE? Because in her memo, it does say the word grant.
Yes.
So
She-
and I
she
see
does
that
have
there,
that
I see
letter.
that there is a dollar amount.
Yes,
Yeah.
she does have.
Okay, so you can provide that to the board, that would be, we'll keep it on if the
Yeah.
board feels comfortable with that.
So,
Is that what this is on board docs?
No, this is what the award letter.
yeah,
You're
this
looking
is,
for?
we have an
Yeah,
award,
okay.
this is, Ms. Smith, Trustee Smith going to give you the award letter, what it's supposed to look like.
What it's supposed to
Okay.
look like from the state.
Right.
No, but she's saying that this particular one does not.
It's not an award letter, it's just like.
But you say it comes from the IDEO? Now,
It's
that
letting
was
you
the,
know
that
this
was
how much money
the
you're gonna-
formative assessment grant,
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
that was for Christine, right? I think that, Dr. Bonet, you did say something about the IDEO, let me see. We'll issue a letter. They're
That's
gonna,
what
they're
you
gonna
gave
issue a
me.
letter. That's what you said, Dr. Bonet? IDEO?
Yeah, it does have their,
Yes.
Yeah.
it does have their letterhead, so. It does have their letterhead, so,
It's
that's-
a letter.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually from
She
the
has hers
Indiana
in the
Department of
email.
Education.
I know she does, but she needs to present
She
it.
did give it to us. Well, we
You talking
have a
about-
letter, award
Well,
letter,
how did
but
it
it's
come
not
from her?
hers.
We have, Ms. Navarro's,
You only have the memo.
Right,
You don't
that's all
have
we
the
have, so we
document.
looking for the
Okay.
letter.
From the Department of Education,
Yes.
it's,
yes.
I don't,
Get that
yeah.
to Dr.
Yeah, but Dr. Bonet said he can give it to us tomorrow, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Yeah,
Yes.
until we're gonna get the letter tomorrow.
Okay.
this is
Yes.
what we
I
have.
guess, wait a
She
minute.
did.
Wait a minute, this the one you said that you wanted to get it before, to hold, wait a minute, no, that was 6.01. So we
Right.
can do this 6.02 one. Yeah, we could do that one. Okay, Dr. Bonet.
I'm sorry, I
No.
got
So
the
just-
Oh,
No,
let's
six
make sure.
point
Let's-
one.
let's clarify,
let's
yeah.
clarify, Madam
Table
President.
that one.
Yeah, hold on.
6.01 is
Yes.
It is the formative assessment grant.
Yes.
It does not have an award letter.
Okay.
It has a memo from the IDOE.
We need the letter.
Are we
Yes.
going to keep that on the agenda?
Yes.
No.
Thank you.
Did you
Yeah.
say?
We will make sure that the board members who request documents and paper will have that first thing tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow. And now, did we see the same thing
Thank
for,
Yes.
okay. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
6.02 is a digital learning grant. It has an award notification.
Which we have that.
This is.
You will also have that document printed up first thing in the
Well,
morning.
we have it
hers.
right here. This one, we
Oh,
got
you
it.
do have
We
that.
have
Yeah, we
her,
have
hers
that
is in
one.
the packet.
Yes, because I know I seen one in there. Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is,
Item 6.03
Um,
is the approval of the Purple Star Resolution for McKinley Elementary School.
we're on 6.03.
I have no question.
6.03? Okay.
Christine has hers in the email, but she still needs to we still need to have that. Okay?
This is, the Purple Star Resolution from McKinney. Okay.
Item 6.04 is approval of professional development requests. Questions from the board?
Let's see here.
Are any of these requests required by the state at the moment?
Digital learning? No. Oh, you got, get your, did she give you, a new copy? It's that one. So did anybody have any questions for 6.04?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Lynette.
just asked, are any of
Oh.
them required by the state at the, are any of them listed here required by the state at the moment?
Yes. So the principal professional development with IPLI is required for them to complete their program.
So it's required by the state, okay.
Dr. Boyer, can I ask you a question on 6.04?
Yes.
Can we have a little more discussion with that? I know it's on a time frame, but can we have just a little more discussion with that professional development request? There's some questions that I have. I'll
Oh, absolutely. So I was just finishing answering Trustee Taylor's question regarding which ones are required by the state.
right.
So we've identified the IPLI for our principals. That you will see that for principals at 2 of our buildings. So, and then I'm going to offer another explanation for some of the special ed related training. Just to remind the board that this school year, the state of Indiana transitioned to a new IEP platform. So we are supporting our staff in writing IEPs. So you will see, so is it required? No, but it is an additional to make sure we're writing quality IEPs.
Right. I got that part.
Yeah, I want to speak to you about that off record, about IEP. I'll talk to you about
That's-
that,
that's-
Dr.
that's
Bonet.
state
IEPs.
mandated.
Oh, I know it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know that.
Other questions, Trustee Taylor, and then I'll go to Trustee Smith's question. Okay, and now Trustee Smith.
Oh, no, I'm done.
You finished? Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
Dr. Bonet.
Madam President, I do
Oh,
have
go ahead,
Yes.
Trustee Gomez.
two questions. One is, there's a request for a conference in Illinois. There's the multilingual Illinois statewide conference.
What's the name of the conference?
2025 Multilingual Illinois Statewide Conference.
It's Medina, right? Yeah, we're gonna go.
Oh, yes, the Multilingual Learner Statewide Conference. So to my knowledge, we do go to that conference, or we have attended that in the past. The information shared, even though takes place in Illinois, does address multilingual learners or non-English learners for multiple groups of students. So it's not particular to Indiana state laws, but how we serve our multilingual students across.
The other one was NABE, which is the February 9th. It says February 9th, 11th, 13th.
Yes.
That's
So
the date.
NABE is another bilingual education conference. That is a national conference. We are encouraging our school leaders to attend that conference in addition to teachers so that they can build their capacity to support our students who are English.
The,
It's all that I do. Yeah.
the follow-up question for the one at Lincoln, how many bilingual students do we have over there, Spanish-speaking students at Lincoln?
We will follow up with that.
And I'm gonna stop.
That's all I had, Madam President.
Okay, thank you. Trustee
I have one
Gomez.
more question.
Mhm.
Does the cost, are travel expenses heard or factored into the cost under the amount cost column?
We try to include all expenses, including travel, lodging, airfare, and/or mileage under the total cost column.
Madam President,
Yes, Trustee Gomez.
as a follow-up to Trustee Taylor's question, at the very top of the documents, it shows that these are not to be turned in until 30 days. I believe we have a board policy that indicates a 3-month window.
We do need to revise the existing PD form to match the board.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I still have one more follow-up question.
Yes, go ahead, Trustee
Um,
Taylor.
On the line items where you have multiple names of attendees, the amount cost, is that per person or altogether,
That is the total,
total for all within that box?
correct.
That's all I had.
And just as follow-up, if you could update the current school year. We have some that are 22, 23 school year.
This is not costing us anything. This is not costing us anything.
So the question is regarding 6.04.
$0. I looked out. So she can go.
6.05 is the approval of the budget adoption for fiscal year 2026.
Do we have the Form 4 in here?
Yes, well, I'm looking at the hard line copy.
No, we don't have it though, right?
You do not have Form 4 in your document.
No, I don't think so.
Ms. Wright will make a note that that'll be another document.
Yeah, but we need to see it though. This one too. Pardon?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get the letter for this too.
Yeah,
We on 6.05.
6.05.
So we'll get, Dr. Burnett give us the letter. Okay.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the approval budget adoption for fiscal year 2026.
Yeah.
Are you with Cinder? Oh, you're with, no. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, so I think 6.05, 6.06, and 07 was
gonna be-
explained to us in I think, first reading, and also to the
I'm
public.
just asking for the form number 4, that's all I'm asking for. No, it was explained.
Correct?
Oh, yeah, she would have that for you too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Dr.
Oh, yeah,
Burnett,
yeah,
Yes.
where you found that?
So the ordinance
And
or
she will
resolution is the attachment in board docs that coincides with 6.05, but it has date of adoption 2024 date.
That's what it got?
And my name is not on the form.
Ms. Simmons will explain all of that to us Tuesday.
Thank
So
you.
we need letters for all of these, but even though it was explained,
We'll have a corrected.
okay,
form.
for all of them, for 6.6. Oh, excuse me.
You don't have 6.06?
No, I'm saying that the letters, because we on, Joel was, we had all this was explained to us,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, that was explained to us.
Right.
So,
That's correct.
yes,
6.06 is correct as uploaded.
okay.
Questions? So we'll make sure that hard copies for board members requested paper copies, Form 4. The corrected version will be available.
Okay.
Questions for 6.06? That is the capital improvement plan.
Are there documents missing?
Or do
And
you
so
have
now
the
I'm
wrong
looking,
agenda?
there should have the plan.
Just has,
Ms. Simmons said she's gonna explain it to.
yeah, it just has a sign-off sheet.
Yeah.
You should have the plan.
Okay.
And she
Fine.
wanna make sure that that got, yes,
And the same would be for 6.07.
this is state
There is
law right
unique
here.
document that we share with you, the public budget.
Saying yes to these buses.
Correct.
Okay, where we now? Where?
6.08
6.08.
is the resolution to transfer amounts from the education fund to the operation.
Yes. You know that that's a state law. Okay, so that's a yes. I mean, not saying not a yes, but that is a state law. And we have to follow that. She's gonna have your approval for your cafeteria.
If there are no questions regarding the resolution, we will move to 6.09, which is the quote for cafeteria table.
Are we removing it?
No,
No,
we're-
they're gonna get some
Just
some
replacing.
tables, replacing the tables, some new tables.
Yeah,
Should have
she
said,
said she would explain
yeah,
that to
new tables.
Tuesday. Okay. Now we're down to you, Jesse.
questions regarding cafeteria table.
I'm sorry.
Any questions? This is
No.
for block.
Block.
Oh, this is,
Sorry.
okay,
Yeah, block.
block, okay.
And then I need to talk to you about something else that's going on in Block, but I'll talk to you about that later. No, I'm confused.
Item 6.10 is approval of second reading for policies. For policies, I'll turn it over to our policy committee.
Attorney Snow.
Yes, Ernest.
Sorry, there he is.
My time to shine, okay. So these are second reading policies that we went through last week, or last meeting. I don't see that the documents, at least in my version, are pulling up, but 5410 had to do with promotion of students, and that was adding the mandatory requirement that they pass the iRead, right? Not iLearn, iRead, to advance past third grade. And then it kind of listed some of the contingencies that go along with that. And 9120 was on the public information program. That one was just revised because that was formerly a function delegated to the assistant superintendent, but that's not the way that a corporation is structured anymore. So we just were kind of cleaning up that language.
Is that okay? All right.
Question for second reading? Okay, if there are no other questions, we will go to the personnel report, item 6.11. Office of Human Resources available to respond to questions from the trustee.
So I see we have like a new format or a new document. Can you explain it a little? So I see, yeah, so a new business memo, I've never seen those. Separate non-new hires from like internal transfers.
Oh, you don't?
On the first.
Put the personnel report.
First,
I'm so busy.
What'd you say now?
I said you're still looking at a hiring memo, but it doesn't quite fit into the person.
Oh, this is what we're gonna get rid of, is that right? We talked about that. This is the last time we're gonna have the memorandums in there, remember we said? we
Yeah,
weren't
but
gonna do
that's
it?
for, yeah, this
we
will be
gonna
the
next.
last.
This will be the last time.
So
Okay.
this particular one, and I'm just trying to understand how correlates with the personnel report. This one, the subject says acceptance of special education federal grants. How does that help me understand the person? Oh, okay. I'm like this. Okay, 'cause that's what's scanned under personnel report.
I see. Oh, I see. There, it's misplaced.
Oh,
Those,
We gotta tell them. We gotta tell them.
these are all grant related. Yeah, that's why I was confused. 'Cause I'm like, what is that?
the first three
Yeah,
are
this whole thing
incorrect.
is
Yeah,
really kind of
because
confusing.
what page, what top heading are you on, Mercedes? What does it say?
So if you're on board docs, 6.11, the scanned documents, and there is the personnel report, we have the personnel memos, but there's also new business memo, which
Yeah.
I've never seen before. And these documents, I guess they don't belong here.
Right.
So that's how I was confused.
Because
I'm
I
like,
don't
how
even
does this
have them
help
in-
me
I don't have them
interpret
in
the
paper.
personnel report?
Ain't
The
got it.
second one does,
Don't have it in
yes,
paper.
yes. I was just trying to see what the correlation was between all three, but there isn't. Okay,
My only problem is it's
so
too
let's
much-
skip that. Okay,
It's confusing.
as we were.
And there's some that talk about challenges,
That's what it looks like.
which is like number 5.
Can we, okay,
Yep.
Go ahead,
Okay.
trustee Smith.
Okay.
There's got to be a better way because, I mean, okay, personnel report, I get that. But all these is extra with,
Yeah, then we gonna do away with those.
yeah,
Moving
because
away from
it's a lot. Because
Yeah,
you're
it's
flipping over
confusing.
here, you're flipping over there, you're trying to, okay, so Dr. Bournier, can you just assist them with trying to get this on one type of format?
So if, I know we discussed adding information to reduce hiring memos,
Right.
because we do need to post the agenda tomorrow with the supporting, with the personnel report. We can try to add the other information and eliminate hiring memos for tomorrow's posting.
Okay, so, I mean, I don't mean to sound, is all of this necessary along with the personnel report and all these little, thank
No.
you, with all this, like this?
Nope, it's not.
That's not, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
So-
Can we adjust?
I'm sorry. So, and I know I'm supposed to be exiting out this new business memo, but I saw some other memos in there that were interesting.
Yeah, me too,
Um,
because, go ahead, there's some in here that ain't even
so-
on this personnel report.
Where there's some salary adjustment memos, were those supposed to be presented to us today with the personnel report? That was, okay. I almost feel like,
Memos,
oh, I'm sorry,
they-
go ahead.
Memos match up.
They,
By
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
I mean, if
does.
we remove the grant memos, they'll match line by line. But I don't know if I'm comfortable with having salary adjustment memos on the same
Yeah.
agenda item as the personnel report. I feel like those are two separate votes.
Got
yeah, I do too. Okay. Can we switch something on the
Anybody
That's it, man.
have to weigh in on that? So, the new business memo, the first two or three are grant-related memos.
Right, because that was my, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because these grants, we need more information. We don't have any,
Which grant?
these
Which one's
grants right
from?
here.
Then if you start on
Is that
page
from-
5, those are
Yeah.
salary adjustment
Who's
memos.
this from?
That's when it. Oh,
This is a grant that we don't have
go
anything
to
for.
one that says new business.
You have no paperwork saying none of this.
Right,
See, none of that.
and that's,
And then it's not, it's in here. We don't have anything for this one either.
no,
Nothing is.
and that's why I said, when when they said preliminary,
Right.
that scares me because preliminary means
You don't have
it's, no, it means you can, whatever you ask for,
it ain't say you on.
it's not gonna say that you're gonna get it until you get that award
Right.
letter.
So yeah.
So
You
not to
finished
com-
something? I'm sorry, Trustees Taylor.
Yeah, I was just trying to understand.
So you got your question addressed.
Yes, I
So
did.
we're gonna be removing that stuff.
The new business
understand.
memos, yes,
Yes.
I would say so.
Yes.
Or separate them out something, but they shouldn't be with the personnel report.
We'll add an agenda item.
So, I want to get to the
Oh,
memorandums in here that's not on the personnel report. These grants, we need more information.
Oh, disregard the grants. Those are the same letters that were attached to the original agenda.
So they not going, so these not going to be.
So
right.
disregard.
Yes, okay, so that's what that is. Okay, good. So we're going to disregard that because we have the first agenda that we had, it had this information on it.
Yeah, I
but-
did.
But it was pulled off. So what kind of paper you bringing?
What is this? Now I'm really confused.
Okay.
I guess I'll
We
just
have
sit
been all the
down.
Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. Oh, this is, wait a minute. So what is this, Dr. O'Day?
What is this?
Places where y'all went and had some retreats and things? This is,
Those are credit card receipts.
okay,
go
so
with
all of
those.
this is credit card?
Yes.
Ooh, I wish they had a staple and said credit cards. So this is what this is.
I'll just do like this.
If we can focus on the personnel report.
Well,
So
we
we
get
are-
distracted. of getting this paper.
I know.
You see what I'm saying?
So for going back to the personnel report,
Okay.
as it is, there were 4 to 5 memos regarding salary adjustment that the board needs to see as a separate agenda item. Is that correct?
That's my recommendation, would be up to the rest of the board.
Say what now?
I agree.
Thank you. We will add
Explain it
an
to me,
agenda
please.
item.
Okay,
So we'll take those 4 and talk of those separately. Now we'll just focus on the person.
Yes, thank you. Well, I'm just gonna focus on what I get right now, but we'll go. So, okay, so now we're gonna go to the personnel report, back to the personnel report, right?
Yes.
to the original personal report or the memorandum?
No, we ain't going to the memorandums, we're gonna go to
That's the
the
personnel
personnel report.
I gotta find that. Oh, here we go. Is it the same? I just looked at it. Okay. Oh, yeah. You see this?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Just wanna let you- I just wanna let you know.
I just circled it.
Because it's on a memorandum too.
Right, but we're gonna just deal with this.
Okay. Okay, I've got the weekend to do this. See this one. This makes it a lot easier to me. Okay, got that part. Got that. Definition. I'm tired.
Quick question. For CPI training, do we, how does that work? Do we, like, the CPI credential or certify, like, our staff and then,
Correct. So we send our staff, we designated one retrainer, maybe a dean or another staff. They go and they get certified to get trained.
they train?
And then they come back and they train our,
Is this new or this has always been the,
this has been the practice.
has been the practice?
This, at least this, what we did.
So that any training that they provide, does that result in actual, certification? Like certificates?
Correct, yes, yes.
And it's, and whomever they train get credit for it?
Correct.
And it goes into the personnel
And
file?
it goes a person.
Interesting.
And there's also the policy, state law that we have. People train people.
In each building? Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna call them names, but 72, or is that 77 on here?
72.
Yeah, 77. Yes, I think we need to discuss this one here.
Okay, need to discuss. That's him.
Number
Madam
77?
President, I think
Yeah.
it stops at
72 and
70.
78.
Yeah, we got, yes, that's
I
what
don't
you was
think we
talking
have
about.
an updated
Need
pre-R
to
report.
discuss that.
I don't think what now, this rarely happens. Online is not what they have.
The hard copy's up to date.
Let me see who's your number. Then.
Oh, yeah, right here, I know one, right here.
Okay, so I think they
Yes,
have
I'm looking at this right.
person. Person. So, memo. Memo.
Probably.
Yes. You'll replace it. All right.
Okay, any, oh, go ahead, Dr. Quinn.
Okay. I'm sorry, you want to discuss number 77?
No, I'm finished saying what I had to say. Anybody else?
I just gotta get all this organized. Yeah.
And I want to go to the, when you finish, I want to go to the minutes that's on here.
If we're done with it, can we go back to the docket?
Oh,
I
that's
just had
right.
two.
Oh, great. I forgot all about that, Trustee Taylor. Yes, we go to
Sorry.
the claim docket now. Okay,
Okay.
so let's go to the claim docket.
Claim number 90859.
9085. What page, honey?
Put that there.
Claim docket.
So sorry,
That's
the
your-
not
that's your
document.
pet peeve,
Hold on. Nine zero eight.
Yeah, what page?
Yeah, I'm looking for
Oh,
the
you look for page,
sorry.
okay.
Okay, sorry, page 19.
Okay.
So my question about this one, are these courses, do these courses produce like certifications or credentials? Or are they just, I see it's a CTE curriculum, but,
So that is a digital curriculum, and what it does is it allows a number of our staff to access their particular pathway.
oh,
So that is just a software base. They might go on a computer and log into the platform as a student and watch a video and ask a series of questions.
What number was that, Trustee Taylor?
page 19. Claim number 90859.
Okay. And you said this is what, Dr. Renee?
So that's a curriculum platform for our CTE course.
A second to get my second one.
Oh, yeah. Page 22.
Yeah, go to her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go
thought you
ahead.
were
I-
finished.
'cause I
Oh, you
can't
gotta
find
look
my
for your
page.
page, page 22. Now, this individual, they must have ran over their time.
I need
Oh, I'm sorry. Look at this money. The number is 90851.
You said page 22.
Yes, this the new lawyer.
Am I on here?
Yeah, you were twice like you said, but we ain't gonna worry about you.
No, because that was a mistake.
No.
I have my explanation for that.
No, I found yours, Diane,
Yeah, we found it.
on your invoice, it was voided.
Oh, it was?
So it was avoided.
Oh, okay.
What claim number was that?
So you're asking about
Nine.
90851.
Yes.
Ms. Simmons is probably more equipped to answer that question.
Yeah, because they went over big time on their salary. So we better put a big circle around that.
Your phone.
You said,
Well, you on page 22?
Madam President?
The lawyer. Yes, trustee.
With regards to 90851, I
Yeah.
believe that is our vendor,
Yeah.
our attorney.
Yeah, I know that, but this ain't
Okay.
what we supposed to be paying them though. I just want to know.
Yeah,
Is it
there's a
double-
line item for his retainer
Is
fee,
this
that's
a,
an
is this a
additional
double
line.
pay or?
Oh.
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
That's,
who is
you see it? The
Constant-
new lawyer, that's it. That's that.
Constantina Burke?
Yeah, the new lawyer. You already,
Oh, okay, that's the new lawyer.
you already been.
Oh, he already over his, oh, he went over his, okay, well, we have to.
Is there an item on page 23 someone had or?
No, but I found mine.
Okay.
Oh, what page is yours on, Mercedes?
Page 28, claim number 90889.
What page you say, 20,
28.
28?
I read the invoice. I guess I'm just trying to understand
What-
what this is. Yeah.
So we have, as one of our family and community engagement efforts, a platform called S'mores, and that is what all our schools use to create their new
Yeah, what was the number, Dr. Bonet?
90889.
889. Oh, okay. I see it. Fireplace, okay, s'mores.
So this is
That-
just a
for that
platform
amount?
where we create a newsletter and just send it in-house?
3,000? He said it's.
Oh, no, it goes to our family.
It goes to the families.
Oh, yes, this, every school have this, right?
Yes.
So they go to the houses too?
Well, it's digitally sent. We don't publish.
Oh, is that
but
what it says?
That's how they get.
I was going to say, I didn't receive now. But it's but it's electronically.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they got a
I
newsletter.
just feel like
because-
it would be a nice project for the kids, I don't know, for a grade. We do newsletters all the time. It just seems,
Yeah, because I do have, somebody sent me some, but I didn't know what it was. But I know now this is what it is.
They did it, a digital
They had it in paper.
that's all I had.
They gave it. I'll show it to you some.
Other claim
Somebody
question.
need to redo my tab because I'm not getting everything everybody.
No, this on my phone. They sent it to my phone. Go ahead, Dr. Nick.
No, it's the other questions for the claim document.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jesse, you have anything, Joel?
No,
No, not at this time.
Not at this time, just say not
Okay.
at this time, Jesse. Trustee Gomez said not at this time.
Okay.
We don't know what's gonna happen by Tuesday.
I hope that, we be on our territory then. Okay. I just got a question.
Oh, there's one more agenda item.
It is?
Yes. The
Okay.
approval of first reading for the following policies.
Oh, the policies, yes.
And I will turn it back over to Attorney Snow, but it's PO
Yes.
3120, PO 1520, PO 0100, PO 2700, and PO 8330.
All right, so EO 3120 and 1520 are related in the sense that there was a request brought to the committee that we add a requirement that for all certificated positions on the professional staff and the administration be filled by licensed professionals or certificated professionals holding current certificates or license issued by the state of Indiana. So the idea was to remove the possibility of someone obtaining employment here while still working on their Indiana license because they're licensed in another state or whatever, and just kind of eliminating that process. So we did make those changes, and those are reflected in the green and pink highlighting. It's about halfway down the policy. I think that there was some thought as to whether the recommendation from Trustee Gomez was to just make this applicable to new hires. I do think that there's potentially some consideration for what we do with people who've already been hired that are kind of in the middle
Oh,
of
got
this
it right here.
situation, but
I got it right here.
for now, this is only applicable to new hires. So
It's in here.
3120 has to do with professional staff. 1520 has to do with administrators other than the superintendent. 3120 and 1520 both have kind of the same revisions. They're just applicable to different classes of employees.
So I have a question. I don't know if maybe the Guardiola could answer. Or, I don't know. Let's tag team this.
Sure.
All right, so let's say that we have someone from out of state that's moving into our state and is looking for employment. They're not going to obtain a license while they're living outside of state. So is there anything in this policy that would kind of address that? So, you know what I mean? Like the potential for missing out on someone because they're not licensed in the state of Indiana, but they're moving to Indiana. They could be coming from Texas, they could be coming from anywhere, they're relocating, that's the word I'm looking for. They're relocating to Indiana, so they wouldn't have an Indiana license, but in the meantime, they're looking for a job. How does that look? Correct. So would this policy hinder that?
Well, I think that it potentially could, yes. I think this is kind of the crux of the conversation, is I think the one side is exactly what you're saying. It could hinder the ability of our ability to go out and find a new employee. The flip side of it is you don't know how long that process is going to take
Right.
for someone to obtain the license. And so if the goal is to try to move towards having a workforce that's comprised completely of people that are licensed in state, it's, you know, you want to kind of take away the ability to do this and work here while it's in process because you don't know how long that's going to take. So that's that. So to answer your question, yes, it could. But the bigger answer is I think that's the discussion that we're
Correct.
having when we're talking about this policy. So
Correct.
yes.
So, and is it the process, in order for us, for an individual to obtain an EP, they have to be hired first and we submit that application? Or they could do it for themselves
Or
prior?
they do it for themselves, and a lot of times they come in.
Okay, okay, that was the question.
I want to say then, however you,
Thank you.
okay, however you advertise the position, maybe you can advertise that they need an Indiana license. And they can be already applying for it. That's one way you could do it. Yeah, I'd like to have that in there. They can, do it that way.
I think that's kind of that would be kind of the operational side of implementing this policy if the board was to approve it. Then that's what the administration would, that's what the administration would do. Add it as a requirement to job descriptions and postings so that it's clear and you're not catching people unsuspecting of
Yeah.
bringing them in and then we have a problem. At least, you hopefully eliminate that before they get here.
Okay. Thank you.
So are we still on 5120? Is that
Can
the way?
Well, I had kind of addressed 1520 and 3120 as together because one deals with professional employees, one deals with administrators other than the superintendent. I guess I'm not familiar enough, and Joe or Dr. Bournet, you probably can answer this. There's also a similar policy for support staff, but I don't know if you have the licensing and permitting issues with them. So I didn't change that one, but we could. It's pretty much an identical policy, and we could make identical revisions.
You would probably have to say whatever, if applicable, whatever license or certificate they require operating.
Okay.
Electrician, they have something like that. Cert-
Further discussion on that one? Those two? Okay. The reason that I would go with those first is because the rest of these I think are pretty just kind of technical. Policy PO 100 contains a bunch of definitions. A lot of times when you look at a set of policies or a chapter of statutes, you know, when you're reading codes or regulations, there's one chapter that contains all the definitions for the whole rest of the chapter. Or, you know, in a contract, sometimes there's definitions. So that's what this policy is, and there's only an amendment to one policy, and it's basically just saying that the definition of state mandated assessment, when that term is used anywhere else in our policies, is intended to mean the iLearn, the IM, the iRead 3, end course assessments, and WIDA. Is that WIDA? Is that how you say that? Yeah. Okay. So basically, there's a definition when they use the term state mandated assessment anywhere in your policies. There's a definition there, so we know what it means, and it's. I think that the references in the definition were to older exams and assessments that aren't necessarily used anymore. So this is just an amendment to update that. It's pretty technical. It's just updating the standard assessment. Any questions on that one? All right. 2700. Again, I know these are all. 2700 talks about an annual performance report that I think is due to be submitted to the Department of Education or published to the public, maybe both, to kind of talk about the overall performance of this school from an academic standpoint and graduation rates and all that kind of stuff. Again, there's a reference in terms of the required information in here. Oh, this isn't the one with my edits in it. There's a couple sections. I think it's section D under the first set of categories where we would change this to take it away from the iStep or the GQE, and I think the replacement is to make it the iLearn and the SAT, right?
Correct.
And then there was another section further down, Dr. Bournet, that I wanted to actually ask you about, which is under, when you get all the way down to after X, like after that whole itemized list is done, there's a paragraph that says the information concerning each of these benchmarks relates to the preceding 3 years of operation with a comparison of graduation rates, attendance rates, and iStep Plus / GQE test scores. So I don't know if we need to change that one too. That one wasn't suggested, so I didn't do it in the revision I made, but I did see it when I was looking the policy up.
Gotcha. We probably will adjust, we'll have for the second reading for record.
Okay. All right. So any questions on that one? Again, it's just modifying. These are technicalities that I think what Dr. Bournet is doing with this is going through an update that was put out by ISBA and just saying here's little things that we can clean up, and we'll catch a few of them every time we meet. 8330 is the last one. And again, this is in subhead B under this is a long policy that has to do with what student records are maintained and how they're to be kept. And there's a reference to the student's latest iStep / GQE scores. So we're changing that to the iRead, the iLearn, and the SAT again, just to kind of provide the updated references to the assessment tools. And that's the only change in that one. It's a long policy, not worth the rest of the read necessarily, unless you're really interested in that. But that's the changes to that one. So I assume no questions on that one. Okay, and that covers all of them. Oh, you didn't put this one in there?
That's all our agenda items.
You're not putting that one in there?
Yeah. those two that we wanted to, we addressed as repealing those two?
The ones to be repealed?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not, my suggestion was, there are a couple policies that it's suggested to be repealed. Those are 9150 and 4112, right, Jesse?
Yes.
Jesse Gomez, sorry. So my suggestion was, Neola gives you a policy and procedure for how to repeal one of their policies. And so I think that if we're looking to repeal these policies, then the way to do that would be to create a separate agenda item for repeal of existing policies. And when you do that, the procedure is similar to what you would do to adopt a new policy. So you can repeal policies at any meeting, as long as it was proposed as at a previous meeting. So you have to kind of do two readings or two considerations or whatever you want to call it of the motion to repeal a policy. And then the vote has to be, I believe, a majority on a policy. I think if you're changing one that's your board bylaws, it has to be 2/3. Neither of these are bylaws, so this can be done with a majority vote. And just for a frame of reference, 4112 is a policy that governs the communication channels between the board and the staff. And currently, the policy states that all of that needs to filter through the superintendent. I'm not 100% certain what the cause is for seeking for that to be repealed, but the current situation is that a board shouldn't communicate with staff unless it's communication that goes through the superintendent. 9150 is the other one, and that has to do with visitors on school property. So it has to do with the way that the school buildings treat people who are not employees of the corporation or students. So there's various, obviously, family members or other people coming in to observe, people who just, for whatever reason, are wanting to enter the building. Like, there's different procedures for how that's dealt with. And so a lot of this, I think, delegates the authority to kind of decide who comes and goes from a building to the superintendent or the building principal. And again, the suggestion would be to repeal this one. So I haven't, other than just saying that we would like to repeal it, I'm not privy necessarily to the reasons why. But those are the two policies that were suggested for repeal.
With 9150, there's a statute attached to it. So are you, by repealing it, are you wanting it all completely repealed, or what's the status on how you would repeal it?
Well, the suggestion was to repeal it. So I can look at the statute quickly and see if, I mean, the policy that's here, I think, was last updated in 22. So I would assume that the statutory reference is relatively current. But yes, the request that was given to me by when we spoke on Tuesday during the policy committee was that we repeal it in its entirety.
So we would have in policy.
When is the next policy meeting, Trustee Gomez?
What's that?
When is the next policy meeting?
It
Every
would
other
be
Tuesday.
every Tuesday, then you don't have a regular meeting.
Oh, gotcha.
So the statute that's referenced, just for to answer your question a little more thoroughly, the statute that's referenced is Indiana Code 2654, and that is a statute that looks like it's enumerating kind of the powers of a school corporation, general powers and duties of the administration of a school corporation. So I'm sure somewhere in here is probably something about kind of controlling access to school property and that kind of stuff. It's just enabling you to enact this kind of policy. I'm not sure, but I can report back to the board as to whether or not it's actually a requirement to have that policy in place.
And the second one's 41, what was the other one?
4112. Yes.
This is in relations to board staff communication.
Yes.
Okay. This one was also updated for March 14, 2022. I don't see a statute connecting this one. But there's some language here that I would still want to see in one of the policies that we currently have, or removing this completely, it doesn't show why that's needed. As far as removing it.
I know that during our policy committee meeting, I was on my way from one meeting to another. I attended telephonically. I didn't really have a long conversation with respect to why we were seeking these to be repealed. We just, again, that's partially why we're here tonight. I mean, we can.
Unless, like I said, unless these paragraphs are somewhere else in the policy, like, for example, Category A, staff communication to the board, all communication of staff members to the board and its committees shall be submitted through the superintendent. This procedure is not intended to deny any staff members the right to appeal to the board on important matters through established procedures. So unless that language similar is in another policy, I don't see why we would remove this. But that's just my introduction right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't reviewed the rest of the policy set exhaustively to know if there are references to that anywhere else or not.
Perhaps,
I can do that.
perhaps our policy committee chair, maybe Trustee Rodriguez, has a question, if time permits.
Yeah.
Trustee Gomez?
Yes.
So with regards to policy 4112, there's 3 top categories under that policy, which is staff communication to the board, board communication to staff, and social interactions, I believe with board and everyone else. So is there a reason why this policy is recommended for repeal?
The policy was last adopted in 2009, and it's time to update these policies.
It states on the bottom that it was last adopted March 14, 2022.
Look above that, it says it was last adopted 2009.
Mr. Torsion.
It's
Well,
a-
it was adopted in 2009,
Well-
but it was modified in 2022 is what it says.
So this is one I would have to, so there are 3 dates in the policy. There's a copyright date of 2009, which is probably when Neola drafted it. It says adopted on July 23rd of 2009. So that is presumably when our board adopted it. And then at the bottom, it says last modified by a Robin Dosser on March 14th, 2022. I don't know. That was 2022 would be before I probably started actively working with the policy committee. I don't know at that point in time if we had Neola still in here working on these or if someone at ISBA had access to our board docs and was modifying things. I don't know. But no, not Mr. Doctor. This is a Robin Dosser. It's a lady, I assume, although I shouldn't assume. The name Robin could be either one. But that person, it looks like last did something in here on March 14th of 22. I don't know what that was. So when you look at the adopted date, that's the date it was adopted. It doesn't say, there's not a date up top that says last modified. So I'm not sure, like I said, who that person is, what they changed, whether the board actually acted on that or not. I don't know. But it would appear that somebody did something to this in 2022. I just don't know what.
Okay. Is that it, Mrs. Snow?
Those are all of the policies and repeals that were up for consideration, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, I just got one thing to say. For the agenda, for the 14th, the consent agenda, we can't approve the minutes because the school board meeting that we had on the 23rd, and we had already approved the agenda, but then when it got down to Mrs. Leela not speaking, which is on here, you know, you changed it, so you changed it in the process of a school board, so you can't do that. And then we had the resolution. I think maybe you forgot to put it on here, doesn't fit, we need to approve that. So we can't approve those minutes on the 14th. That's it. Anybody got any more questions? Okay, roll call. Jesse Gomez?
Madam President,
No, another motion.
Madam
I'm
President, I
sorry.
make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
And second, meeting is adjourned. Well, roll call, no, we don't need a roll call. Do we need a roll call? Okay, roll call, Jesse Gomez. Diane Smith. Joel Rodriguez.
Yes?
Mercedes Taylor.
Yes.
And Gibson King, yes.